Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the ultimate spectacle of power and precision. It's Heavy Metal Monsters! Get ready for bone-rattling action as our fearless drivers face off in a battle of skill, speed, and sheer brute force. Tonight, we will see our competitors soar through the air performing gravity-defying stunts, but who will end up crushing the competition and reigning supreme in this adrenaline-fueled arena? The roar of the engines, the thunder of the tires, it's all building up to a night of spectacular chaos, and you, my friends, are in for a show. So rev those engines and prepare for an unforgettable experience where the only rule is to dominate the track here at Heavy Metal Monsters. And here's a quick look at your 10 Division II drivers. They're out to make their name on the track, but more importantly, to make their mark in the hearts and minds of every fan in the stands. This is Division II qualifying rounds. Now, we're going to go over a quick reminder about the racing rules. There's no turbo, and using it will result in a disqualification. If you miss the finish ramp, regular ramps, or finish smoke gate within one or both tires, that's also going to be a penalty. Let's get right into it with Nova Strider kicking things off in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. You can tell right off the bat, this is a course they have been practicing for some time, taking those turns quite well, keeping the truck on the ground. Remember, you can't go fast with all four of those big old BKT tires on the ground. We're getting ready to cross the finish line here, and yes, that was a good run by Nova. They are going to be assessed a 1 second penalty there for stepping out, but we've got a 25.454. Obviously, first racer, first leader, but let's get right into it with Riley Chaos Strider driving Avenger. The bar has already been set by Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Avenger knows what they have to do, and they are putting the pedal to the metal. As you can see, you're kind of throwing caution to the wind. Oh, going outside a little bit, and that is going to cost them. We've got a penalty there for the yellow smoke, and I believe at the end, yes, judges are saying also we've got another penalty at the end. We've got a 26.206. Great job, Riley, in Avenger. Very next, we've got Excalibur, and that driver's going to be, well, it's actually my bodyguard, Harry Plays. Who let this guy in? Don't let me down, brother. Let's see what you got. And it looks like Harry came to play, taking the curves with ferocity. He is not slowing down. Oh, looks like he's kicking out just a little bit, but gets it back in before the smoke. We're going to have to go to the judges for that one. And a great run by Harry. And yes, it looks like only at the end did he touch that smoke. But we've got a new leader with a 24.589. Harry Plays. All right, Mohawk Warrior is up next, being driven by Shingo. And right now, he knows the time to beat as Harry Plays. Kicks it outside. I think that's going to be a penalty right there, but he doesn't seem bothered because he didn't lose any speed. Going outside, getting back in. Oh, I think that one is going to be close. We'll go to the judges' booth for that. But Shingo is putting on a great masterclass in just not taking that foot off the pedal. And man, I was right. I was right in that he was fast, wrong that there's no penalties. We got a new leader. All right, let's go back down there. Don't adjust your sets. It's Shaker. We're having a little bit of an audio issue here. Kind of fluffy. Says that he is going to be your next race leader, or at least they're hopeful to do so. And so far, running quite well here, keeping good control of the truck on the track. I gotta say, it's not easy to maintain your balance in where you're going in the 16,000-pound monster truck, but Fluffy makes it look easy. Looks like they're being assessed one penalty there. Oh, our second penalty. I hate to see it, but that's all right. We got a 25.855 time from Fluffy. Next is one of my favorite trucks, or my actual favorite truck. It's Zombie in serial designation 5. Oh, kicking those back tires out kind of far. I think that's going to cost him, but seems to be going full bore as fast as he can, throwing caution to the wind. I tell you what, it's amazing weather out here for the drivers. The track is nice and dry, good grip. All right, let's see what type of time we got here. One penalty right there. As you can see, the tire touches the blue smoke. Oh, another penalty there. That's going to be 2 penalties for serial designation, but a time of 24.556. Very respectable. Don't call it a curse. It is Captain's Curse and no quarter 5 ripping off the start. My goodness, I don't think we've seen any competitor jump off the line quite like that. Maneuvering the truck with ease. Definitely has studied this track. Definitely has put the time in and practiced. And I think this is going to be a very good time. I didn't see any penalties. No, 21.22. Your new leader. No quarter 5. All right, Black Pearl is going to see if they can follow this up, and it is over average, tearing out of the starting blocks. I think it's a little motivating whenever the truck before you sets a new record and raises the bar. It really makes you want to raise your bar as a competitor, and we have some of the very best competitors here in Metal Militia. And let's see, a 21.008 new leader over average. What did I say, folks? And that is your Division 2 qualifying round. Northern Nightmare was actually a did not submit. They had a broken tie rod and weren't able to compete there. Here's how Division 2 racing is shaping up. Take a quick look at that. Your overall Division 2 fastest qualifier is over average in Black Pearl. Let's hear it for that competitor. Moving on to my personal favorite event. It is the freestyle competition. We're gonna get things started with Nova Strider and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Huge air, just soaring in the arena. Good thing there's not a roof on this thing. We got an open air stadium here. Otherwise, I think Dalmatian would have actually hit the Jumbotron in the center. Now remember, scoring is going to be based on how well they use the entire course. Originality, obviously, the toughness of tricks right there. And whoa, going right into a wheelie after crushing those cars into a bicycle. That was a phenomenal use of their environment. Going up into a nose wheelie moonwalk, keeps it going. My goodness, that was great. Let's see what we got here. Yes, going into the backflip, off the backflip box. Right now, Dalmatian is using perfect use of this course, not missing a beat. Some more huge air. Oh, come slamming down. I could feel that up here in the booth. I tell you, when a 16,000-pound dog comes smashing down to earth, you're going to feel it. Oh, into another bicycle. Hits those crushed cars. Oh, puts it up into a nose wheelie. Moonwalking again. I tell you what, the folks that paid for those front row seats are getting their money's worth because they can reach out and touch this big dog. Oh, goes for the backflip. Doesn't quite have enough speed, but is able to pull it off into a wheelie. Oh, launches forward into a bicycle. Another wheelie. Oh, inverted backflip. That was amazing that they had the speed to carry them so far. Crushing some more cars right there. Looks like Dalmatian is going into some CISRTV fan favorite donuts. Oh, it's almost like they think I'm a judge. Sorry, buddy, I'm not scoring you, but I love seeing it. A sky wheelie into a wheelie. Let's see how long they can keep that balance. Oh, kicks the crush car, goes over to the side. Thank goodness for all that safety equipment. Let's get a replay of that huge air at the beginning, that crush car to bicycle, and that backflip was amazing. That is what you come here to see, boys and girls. Look at that. I don't even want to, I'm going to call that Twisted Fate. I don't know. All right, we're going to give that score a 24.2. I think that was a strong showing to start us off. But Riley, Chaos Strider, and Avenger says, hey, it's my turn to shine, and that's exactly what they're doing. All right, it looks like they're getting the sidewall saved. I was almost a little worried. Whoa, around and around and around he goes, and where he stops, nobody knows. Oh, I am dizzy from just watching that. But apparently Riley's not kicks it up into a wheelie, and he's going all the way across the stadium. Smashes into the wall. Good thing those things are reinforced. Kicks it around, gets one tire on that box, goes into a wheelie. It looks like Avengers already lost most of their body, but if you're not leaving half your monster truck out on the track, are you even trying? I don't think so. Huge air there. Michael Jordan's got nothing on Riley at this point. Oh my goodness, that was like a one-wheel backflip off the mini kicker. I'm not even sure. We're going to have to go to the replay to look at that. It happened so fast. I'm not even sure what my eyes saw. Going into a bicycle wheelie, I tell you what, hardly at any time is Riley's all four of their tires on the ground. Huge air. Oh my goodness. Going into a nose stocky, kicking over a little bit of a cartwheel. The fact that they are still driving is a testament to the mechanics crew that Riley brought to the arena today. Sky wheelie across landing, borderline bouncing on top of those crush cars. That was phenomenal. All right, we got about 30 seconds left in this run. I'm impressed. I'm not sure what more Riley could do to make this run even more epic, but they're going to try. Oh, barely skirts the backflip box, is able to kick it around, getting some speed. Let's see what they're going for. More big air. Oh, back tires on those crush cars. We're down to about 7 seconds left, and I have a feeling that Avenger's going to be kicking it into overdrive. Oh, kicking up those back tires for sure. Let's look at this again in slow motion. My goodness, I'm getting dizzy looking at those sidewalls again. Like I said, I'm still not sure what I'm looking at, except that that was amazing. Look at the air on that jump right there. It's poetry in motion, boys and girls. It is a thing of beauty with a 20.4 for Riley Chaos Strider driving Avenger. We've got Serial Designation 5 driving Zombie going for the front flip right off the bat. My goodness, not holding anything back. Going back over the center, just skirting those crush cars, landing on just 2 wheels and slamming it down. What an exciting way to start this freestyle. Beautiful drifts into a sky wheelie and then coming down with those front tires into a slap wheelie. Oh, pogoing it over the crush cars, losing both of Zombie's arms, but that can be expected whenever this undead warrior is on the truck. Whoa! What are those cars made out of? I'm not sure how Zombie was even able to pull that off. I tell you what, it takes an experienced driver to overcome something like that and turn it into something of beauty, and that's what we have here at Heavy Metal Monsters. Oh, whoa, another quick flip bouncing on one tire. What in the world was that? Huge air, front tires down, landing it, going into a side wall. It's like I'm watching ballet. I think this is Swan Lake, and Zombie is a 16,000-pound ballerina on stage doing a thing of beauty. Slow motion turning it around. The fact that they are still strapped in is amazing to me. Another wheelie. Let's see, we're going to the kicker. Huge sky wheelie. It's almost like they just hung in the air for all time. Going into a beautiful bicycle. I love the way they're threading it around the stadium. We've got about 8 seconds left. Let's see what he can do. A huge wheelie. Maybe he's going to go the entire length of the stadium. He's getting to a halt, hitting the kicker. Oh, way to end it with some huge air. All right, let's take a look at this. That was right off the start. Out of the gate, they came with that twisted front flip, huge sky wheelie air, and I'm telling you, this truck was just kicking all over that place. It was a 23.4 for Serial Designation in Zombie. Let's get out there. We got VNS Shingo in Mohawk Warrior ready to put on a clinic. He says he's going to make sure those cars are flat. Oh my goodness, what are those, made out of concrete? They almost stopped Mohawk Warrior. All right, short sky wheelie coming down on the crush cars immediately into a bicycle. Oh, the fact that he's able to turn is just amazing. He sees some more cars that need to be flattened. Oh, he'll get them next time. Just gonna skirt right over them. Go to the kicker ramp. Once again, just glides over them. Goes up into almost a stoppie, but decides he's gonna put pedal to the metal, give it a little gas. Goes over those two. These are some of the luckiest crush cars I've ever seen, because I think Mohawk Warrior's tires are about 6 inches off them. Looks like he's trying to survey the stadium, decide exactly what type of run he wants to go for here. Smart move by Shingo. Oh, coming down. My goodness, again with that shake, because that truck is so huge. when it comes back down to earth. All right, looks like he's trying to get to the middle of the arena. Front tires coming down. I think he's going for the slap wheel. He needs a little more speed to get it going, but I love the control he has of the monster truck. Those are some tight turns, and it's just not easy to do inside this arena and on a moment's notice. Oh, I thought he was going to kick those back tires up, but that is okay. The speed he's getting, going for that ramp, just kisses those crush cars and goes over them. That was beautiful. All right, what a tight turn in the back of the arena. If I was sitting there, I'd been a little worried. All right, making sure that we flatten those right here. Let's see if we can leave no car unflattened by Mohawk Warrior. Just spinning around the arena. We've got about 10 seconds left here. He's going to make sure he gets these. He's going to the top. All right, a beautiful wheelie as he crushes those cars. He's basically King Kong on the Empire State Building going into that front nose wheelie. Let's take a look back at these highlights. That bicycle was a thing of beauty. Some huge air over the center of the arena. And at the very end going into that nose wheelie, we got a 24.2 for VHS Shingo. All right, we've got kind of fluffy from driving Shaker. And yeah, still having a little bit of audio issue, but that's okay because you still got the sultry sound of my voice to keep you entertained and a big old monster truck in the arena to keep those eyes glued to. Shaker is moving around the arena. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of this. Oh, and I'm a big fan of that backflip into a moonwalk. Shut the front door. My goodness, that was amazing. I think that might have been the best trick I've seen so far this entire time. Sky wheelie slaps it down. I think he was going for that nose wheelie again. Skidding around, going super fast into a mini bicycle. You don't realize just how hard it is to keep those tires just a little bit over, and you don't realize how hard it is to land this thing. Shaker is a shaking, baby. Let's see if he can sidewall save this. You know he can. He's a professional. This isn't his first rodeo. Huge sky wheelie. Oh my goodness, still got that wheelie going. A thing of beauty as he comes a little canted off the ramp there. Keeps going, hits the kicker, sky wheelie coming down, lands that back tire on the crush car. Oh, he's going for it again. A very fast backflip into moonwalk. Somebody practiced that trick and into some fan favorite donuts. I don't know if Heavy Metal Monsters loves them as much as I do, but you know I love me some donuts. Oh, again going into that nose wheel. Let's see how long we can walk this. I love two-wheel skills. Kicks it off into a wheelie right coming down on the crush cars. He is putting on a clinic. I hope the other drivers are paying attention because they are going to have to up their game. I have a feeling we might be looking at a new points leader. Oh, bouncing over those cars. Has no problem doing that. Huge air. Oh, in the stadium. You guys can't hear it at home, but I can hear the roar of the crowd, and they are going banana hands. We got about 3 seconds left on this epic run. My goodness, let's hear it for Shaker and take a quick look at some of these. Look at the air he's getting. That back flip to moonwalk was a thing of beauty, and of course, just careening across the stadium and able to land it. And of course, everybody loves a little bit of slow motion donuts. We're gonna get a 14 from Kinda Fluffy. Hey, I'm not the judge's booth, so I guess I can't argue, but I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like that. Oh, and look who we have here. It's Soldier Fortune, piloted by none other than the bird himself, Toucan Plays, with a huge, beautiful backflip coming off there. You know we love to see that. The crowd is reacting to that backflip. They love to see it. It's a great way to come out the gate. Sky wheelie, slapping it down and quickly spins it around. Goes into some donuts. Oh my goodness, I think we're actually reaching the level of Cyclonuts. My goodness, dizzy just watching it. Looks like he's lining up his next trick. It seems pretty clear that he has a plan for this, and my goodness, bicycles for days. I'm still using training wheels, but Toucan Play seems to know how to ride this thing all the way home. Oh my goodness, around the crush cars. Oh, I didn't even know that was physically impossible. He must be some sort of magician because that was amazing. It's no way. Almost pulled off the backflip by tapping those back tires. I tell you what, A for effort, amazing just going for that trick. And again, it tells you the level this driver is at. Going into a nose wheelie, the only thing that's going to stop him is running out of the arena. Runs out of room, but that's okay. He throws it in reverse over the crush guards directly into a wheelie, slams it down, and I tell you what, we are seeing a clinic from two wheel skills. Someone get Ryan Anderson on the horn and let him know that he might be in trouble. Two cam plays, came to drive. Oh, huge sky wheelie, lands it on the crush cars. That was amazing balance. I tell you what, we possibly are having the best run right here. I thought the run before it was good, but this one's pretty amazing. We've got about 5 seconds left. Let's see how long Toucan can stay on these two wheels. Oh, is he just hanging? Oh my goodness. Oh, amazing run by Toucan Plays. Let's take a look back. Those bicycles, those backflips. I gotta tell you, if you think monster trucks are cool, you gotta watch them in slow motion, and you love those slow-mo donuts. And this was just an amazing trick, the way he tapped those. And I told you, with a new leader, 25.4, Toucan Plays takes the lead. And here we go, my bodyguard. You know him, you love him. It's Harry Plays in Excalibur, going up for some big air sky wheelie, landing it and keep on going. Oh, he's just going to use that front passenger side tire to get back and go immediately into another wheelie. The man doesn't even realize the truck has 4 tires. I think he might be a little, I don't want to say intimidated, let's say inspired. That'll work, because you can see that he is come to say that maybe he's a two-wheel skills king as he goes into that nose wheelie, trying to take it back into a moonwalk. I love the fact that he is just going all over the center, kicking over the truck. Can he right himself? Side wall save. Let's go back into a wheelie. Of course, that's how he would finish the trick. I think we're about to change his name to the Wheelie King as he skirts around the arena looking for his next trick. Oh, let's see if he's going to go for it. Oh, kicking that back tire up. I like it. Over the crush cars. Oh my goodness, I did not think he had the speed for that backflip, but he did. Amazing job right there. Soaring over the center ramp, going into another wheelie over the crush cars. Flattening those bad mamma jammas right there. Let's see what he's doing. Goes back over again, just basically skirts over the top, landing flat, and oh, you could hear the metal crunch as Harry just smashed all of those cars. We got a little under 30 seconds left, and Harry has already been putting on one heck of a show. I can't wait to see what he's got for us left. Let's see. A beautiful backflip, lands it perfectly. Tom Mintz would be impressed and proud. All right, we got 10 seconds left. Let's see what Harry's lining up for. Oh, I think it's go big or go home time. Let's see what he's got. Huge sky wheelie. Oh, slapping it down. I feel the earth move under my feet because Harry is just shaking the ground. Oh, look at this wheelie in slow motion. Is a thing of beauty. Some huge air in the center of the arena going up. And, of course, that beautiful sidewall save, which was a lot more difficult than you would imagine because it was so close to the edge. Of course, that backflip, my goodness, I'm borderline speechless at that. A 25.2 for Harry Plays. All right, we got no quarter in Captain's Curve, and just like the racing, he is starting off quick, going right over that backflip box, and I love it. Doesn't do your normal backflip, that actually cants the truck a little sideways. A nice twist, no pun intended, on the original truck, and he is just using up every inch of this arena. Oh, slapping down the middle, bouncing up. There's a car. Let's smash it. Oh, just over. Able to take that turn with ease. Using a very good job of that rear steering to take tight turns. Goes a little cannon off that. Lands on both of the passenger side tires. Going into a small bicycle right there. It's kind of hard to tell at home, but I would say he's about 6 to 8 inches off the ground. Really keeping the truck balanced. More huge air. The only thing that is containing this driver right now is the arena walls. And with air like that, he might be able to just soar out of it. I tell you what, I think we're going to have to sign up for a frequent flyer program because this man is getting some sky miles right here. Lining up, heading to the center of the arena. More huge air coming down in the track. I tell you what, if anything is taking a pounding, it is the dirt here. You gotta hear it for the grounds crew, keeping everything safe, dry, and compact for these monster truck drivers. Oh, going up into a bicycle, landing up for the ramp. Again, my goodness, the shots in that thing have to be of the highest caliber, because right now my back is hurting just watching this run. Over the crush cars into the corner. We've got about 15 seconds of, whoa, those are some of the quickest donuts I've ever seen. It comes out of them just as quick. Oh, and as you can see, we had a beautiful sideways backflip, some huge air right there in the middle of the arena, and then of course some incredibly fast donuts. He went in and went out of them in an amazing fashion. That's a 20.6 for no quarter 5 in Captain's Curse. All right, we've got 13 average, but don't tell them that because they're anything but with that above average sky wheelie slamming down on the ground. Black Pearl making it look easy. Just flying over the crush cars right there, quickly whips it around to face the other end of the arena, puts those front tires down first, and goes immediately into another jump. My goodness, it's a triple jump from one side of the stadium to the other. Kicks it around and is heading for the mini kicker. Oh, going on those front tires, going into a moonwalk. Let's see if they can go all the way up it. Oh, and then down again. That was one of the best moonwalks I've seen so far. Again, huge jump right over that giant ramp. Oh, let's see what they're going for here. You know it, you love it. I never get tired of seeing it. It's a backflip into a moonwalk. My goodness, the second time we've seen this trick so far. This was, oh, I almost thought they were going for the same thing. But variety is the spice of life, and that's what Black Pearl is giving us right now. An amazing drift, almost the entire length of that side of the stadium. Oh, kicking it over the crush cars, center of the ramp. Let's see what they're lining up for. You know, that brain is cooking about what trick is coming next. And I tell you what, all our drivers have been cooking today, because that's what you get when you tune into fast action like we have here at Heavy Metal Monsters. Oh, let's see if they can land it. Oh, I thought we were going to be able to land directly into the bicycle, but that still was a thing of beauty. We got about 15 seconds left on this run. Sky wheelie slamming down. Let's see what Black Pearl's got for us. Oh, some donuts right in between the crush cars. I don't think that I could thread the needle quite so well. I tell you what, look at these slow motion moonwalks. The two-wheel skills were off the chart for Black Pearl, and I really loved that backflip. And from the sound of the crowd, so did they. My goodness, backflip to moonwalk just gets me every time. A 24.8 for 13 average. Great job. And there's your Division 2 Freestyle. Once again, Northern Nightmare unable to get their truck sorted. Sadly, they just weren't able to get on the board. That's what happens. Your overall Division 2 Freestyle winner is none other than Toucan Plays. Let's put your hands together for him. I gotta say, I did not envy our judges today because there were so many great runs, but Toucan comes out on top. Well deserved, my man. All right, let's look at the overall standings for Division 2. We got Black Pearl with 18 points, Excalibur in second with 15, and then we've got a two-way tie for third with Mohawk Warrior and Soldier of Fortune. Make sure you tune in next episode for Division 2 Racing and Sickest Trick. I'm CISRTV. You've been awesome, and remember, be good to one another. Always treat others the way you would want to be treated, and we'll see ya!